Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
I'm not the Pilgrim person, so I apologize for the audio doing what it's doing. I'm going to have to play around with the latency a bit to see what works best. Anyway, this is me. Hello, this is Altania Infinity, trying out some World of Warcraft. I've played this game a few years ago, so it's interesting coming back to it, and I don't know if it'll make for a good series.
Need help?
So you're the new recruit from Stormwind, eh? I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you on board. McBride looks through some papers. Altania. It is Altania, right? You've arrived just in time. The Blackrock orcs have managed to sneak into Northshire through a break in the mountain. My soldiers are doing their best. My soldiers are doing the best that they can to push them back, but I fear they will be overwhelmed soon. Head northwest to the forest and kill the attacking Blackrock wargs. Help my soldiers. Kill 6 Blackrock wargs. And receive some experience, some money, and an item.
Be careful.
Okay. Here's a Blackrock warg. Here's another one. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6. So, I like the Hunter class because you get a companion, and you can solo a lot, which can be helpful sometimes.
Need help?
You bought us a little time, Altania, but we've got even bigger problems to deal with now. The invading orcs aren't fools. They are sizing us up, making sure that when they attack it will be to their advantage. In the forest to the northwest are Blackrock spies. They peer at us through spyglasses, watching our every move, waiting. I want you to take the fight to them. Kill the Blackrock spies. We must show them that we know they are watching us and that we are prepared. So I gotta kill 8 of them.
Be careful.
But let's take a look at what we got over here. We got this, which we can equip. It just went here. Free armor. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, here is a spy. And that other spy didn't even care. It's just like, so what? I know this is just a starting area, but this is pretty easy. Actually, I think these guys are more spy-like. I need some more spies. Where's some more spies? I think there might be a spy. Yep, I got 2 more to get. That's the problem with looking through one of those things, is you don't see anybody sneaking up behind you. Okay, so I got 8 of them taken care of. Let's go turn this quest in.
Need help?
Excellent work, Altania. You've turned out to be quite an asset to this garrison. It's time for you to train. Oh, that was my... pet. I was asked to bring this to your attention as soon as you returned from dealing with the Blackrock spies, Altania. It appears to be a letter sealed with the insignia of Ashley Blank, our local hunter trainer. I wouldn't hesitate to read it before you go about any other business here in the Abbey. So I gotta read the etched letter and speak to Ashley Blank in Northshire Valley.
Be careful.
So there she is. Well, let's read this. Northshire Valley is a dangerous place, ideally suited to the survival skills of a hunter. Needless to say, I have been impressed with your contributions to the Valley's defense, and I look forward to meeting you. Please look for me by the entrance to the Abbey. So I shall.
Hello.
Hello, Altania. Is there something I can do for you? So, you received my note. Excellent. You've proven yourself quite capable in dealing with those orcs. As you continue to grow in power, I will teach you some new techniques. I've heard about your help in clearing out some of the orcs. You've shown that you can handle yourself in combat. As you get more experience in combat, you'll start learning how to do new things. I want you to go, get some more experience, then try the new abilities you'll learn on one of the training dummies south of the entrance to the Abbey. Reach level 3, which I actually already am, to learn Steady Shot, which I have. Then find a training dummy south of the entrance to Northshire... Ooh. That's a bell. Reach level 3 to learn Steady Shot, then find a training dummy south of the entrance to Northshire Abbey and practice using Steady Shot 5 times.
Have a good one.
It's doing that because it's like 9 o'clock in the game. There's a little clock over here. Okay, so let's use Steady Shot. So Steady Shot is an attack I can use while moving. You may have seen me using Arcane Shot while moving, but that's because it was an instant strike, which meant that it didn't require any kind of channeling. But this is one that even while I'm using it, I can still move around, even though it takes time to... charge. Okay, so now that that's done, I've done it 5 times total. Let's go talk to Ashley Blink again.
Hello.
I knew you would master Steady Shot quickly. While you were out training, I received an urgent message from Sergeant Willem. Turns out that the Blackrock Orcs have hired goblin assassins. They ambushed our battalion behind the Abbey. Willem has asked me to send him a hero. You have to go help them, Altania. I'm a hero now. Okay, that's cool. Find Sergeant Willem north of the Abbey at the command tent. Go!
Have a good one.
You too. I guess. Right before sending me into battle or something.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello! It's true, we were ambushed. I don't dare send any more soldiers out there and risk losing them too. I need a volunteer, someone willing to risk their life. Because that makes sense. Have you ever seen a goblin, Altania? They're wretched little green-skinned monsters that love only 2 things, gold and themselves. The Blackrock Orcs have enlisted the aid of goblin assassins to kill our soldiers. If you look to the field in the north, you can barely make out their silhouettes sneaking about in the grass. I need you to head out there and kill every goblin that you see. They need to learn that nobody messes with the Alliance. So I gotta take out 8 of them.
Have a good one.
You know what? Let me see if I have anything I can equip. So this is 5 armor. Yeah, that's better. That's all I can equip then. And look, I have an exclamation mark here too.
Hello.
Have you embraced the Holy Light yet, brother? It is through the Holy Light that we are saved. It is through the Holy Light that I am able to heal these overly demanding soldiers. and it is through the holy light that you will be able to venture out into the field to the north and rescue our fallen brothers. Take this prayer book with you into the field and cast the light's healing touch on the injured. So I gotta revive 4 injured Stormwind soldiers.
Have a good one.
Okie dokie. Oh, look, there's a sparkling thing. It is an injured Stormwind infantry. Okay. Alright, so I got that quest done. Now it's just, this guy's just like rampaging throughout, taking them all out.
I don't have a target.
Got 3 more to go. One more to go. Okie dokie. So now I got 2 quests I can turn in.
Hello.
I think you now understand the power of the light. The light giveth hope, brother, and the light taketh from the darkness. Blessed be the light.
Have a good one.
Oh, now that looks cool right there. That little fire elemental puppy.
Hello.
That will teach those monsters. They'll think twice before taking another mercenary job for orcs. Excellent work, Altania. The rear is now officially clear. We'll take care of the stragglers. I want you to go back to Marshal McBride, standing in front of the Northshire Abbey south of here, and let him know that the goblin situation is under control. Farewell, Hunter.
Have a good one.
Man, it's loud there. Okay, so I got this. Attaches to my wrist. And this, which is 3 armor, compared to this, which is 3 armor, so they're the same thing. Really. So I don't see the point of there.
Need help?
With your help, we have managed to secure the northern and western sectors of Northshire. We still have a rather large contingency of Blackrock orcs to the east, and they've begun burning down the forest. The orcs have begun burning down the forest, Altania, as you just said. They have taken over the vineyard to the east and are planning their final assault against us. They must be stopped. Head east across the river and kill the rampaging Blackrock orcs. Collect their weapons as proof of their demise and return to me. You're our only hope, Altania.
Be careful.
Ooh, look. Got another quest.
Hello.
Hello. Times like these make me long for when the Defias were still around. The Cataclysm has opened a pathway from the burning steppes. Or is it steeps? I think it's steppes. Because there are 2 P's in between, and so the second E doesn't really help the first E. And now Blackrock orcs pour into Northshire Valley. They have taken over my vineyard and are burning it to the ground. To the ground! Please, Altania, that vineyard is all I have. Take my fire extinguisher and extinguish the flames at the vineyard. There still might be hope for that land. So I gotta use an extinguisher to put out 8 fires.
Have a good one.
That means I get to be a fire truck. What's this? Ooh. It's an imp. From Dungeon Keeper. Not really. Zoom out some. Okay, I got one thing of weapons. Wee-oo, 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 wee-oo. on a second. Why aren't you doing anything? There we go. There we go.
I don't have a target.
Yes, you do. There we go. My fire truck impersonation days. They're just beginning, man. But they're gonna have to take a back seat because I got finished with this quest. Ah! Okay, there we go. Let's get on out of here. I got these quests completed. I'm no longer gonna be a fire truck. Actually, I can be a fire truck if I really want to be. Here's some more spies.
Hello.
Hello. Bless your heart, Altania. You truly are a hero of the Alliance. Though the land is completely incinerated and there is nothing left of the vineyard but ash and debris, I still might be able to recover, right? How bad can it be? I'll get a 6-slot bag, and I'll get a cape. Or a cloak.
Have a good one.
So now I got another bag, that's cool. And I got a cloak I'm wearing now. You can kind of see that in the background there. Ooh, it keeps the position. Okie dokie.
Need help?
Have you killed the rampaging orc hordes? The Blackrock orcs will surely fall now that their main force has been defeated. Only one task remains. The rampaging orc horde is led by a savage beast known as Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok is responsible for the recent invasion and must be killed if we are to have peace in the valley. Venture back east, across the river and through the vineyard, and look for the passage leading into the mountains. Kurtok will be there, preparing for another assault. Kill him and return to me. Kill Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok hides amidst the smoke and flames to the east.
Be careful.
Always. So... Whoa! That was odd. Okay. Ooh, cool. It kind of fades out whenever you're moving. Now that's neat. And your mouse is not over it. Okay. So I gotta go over here, and I'm right here, so that's just up here. Well, let's go. There's some more forest fire stuff, but I don't have any fire extinguisher with which to extinguish the forest fire stuff. Northshire Vineyards. Ooh, this place is dark. It's a wonder those fires aren't casting more of a light.
It's too far away.
Done. All he had was 6 copper? I don't get to keep any of that cool-looking armor? Whatever. If this were real life... Well, I suppose if this were real life, orcs wouldn't exist. Whatever. I wonder how many more quests I have to do in this place. Yeah, so I'm playing the Starter Edition right now. I'm not going to commit to buying an account unless I feel like this would be a good thing to make a series out of. So... we'll see how that turns out. Okay.
Need help?
With Kurtok slain, we are safe once again from the Orcish hordes. I will send peasants to the pass in an attempt to seal the passage, so that no more orcs may come through into our territory. You have the thanks of Stormwind and of the Alliance, hero. Altania, you are a hunter with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the That was some lightning. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. Goldshire lies along the southern road past the border gates. Take Marshal McBride's documents to Marshal Dugan at Goldshire and Elwyn Forest. You will be able to choose one of these rewards.
Be careful.
I am dismissed. And it looks like I am now heading out. Because that's what this map over here shows. Ooh, look, horsies! With blue glowing eyes. Now that's cool. Blue glowing eye horsies. Horsies with blue glowing eyes. There is a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. You do not have a horsey with blue glowing eyes. Ooh, look, an exclamation mark.
Hello.
Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than at the Lion's Pride Inn. I wonder if that rhyming was intentional. My best friend, Innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you a special discounted rates on food and drink. To find the Lion's Pride Inn, travel south along the road from here. You can't miss it.
Have a good one.
Okay, it looks to be about in the same direction. Ooh, look, there's a wild turkey. Can I catch it? It became this when it died. That's cool. Well, I don't know what that was about. It says, hunted in Elwyn Forest or Tristfall Glades. Requires Pilgrim's Bounty. Here's something I can read, actually. Okay. Report, Kobolds. The activity of kobolds has decreased in Northshire Valley. All kobolds were driven off by the rampaging Blackrock Orcs. Report, Blackrock Orcs. Speaking of them, an invasion force of Blackrock Orcs has emerged in the valley. This attack seems to be a precursor to something far more insidious. Lord Magistrate Solomon of Lakeshire. Commendation. The bearer of these documents is to be awarded deputy status with the Stormwind Army, having served Northshire with eagerness and distinction. I am confident you will find this person useful in Elwyn Forest. Signed, Marshal Douglas McBride, Stormwind Army, Northshire. That's a very, very odd-looking signature. Okay, so did we have anything else? Ooh, that's right. We got this. So this is 1.79 DPS. This is 0.8 DPS. I'm going for that. Definitely. So this is a crafting reagent. Well, turkey. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out more about that later. Let's turn you back here. There we go. Just hold on a second. What do these chairs say? The pie chair, the stuffing chair, the sweet potato chair, yes, 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 yes. What's this about? This is a vehicle. Well, that's interesting.
Need help?
You have word for McBride? Northshire is a garden compared to Elwyn Forest, but I wonder what Marshal McBride has to report. Here, let me have his papers. Well, it says here that you've been awarded acting deputy status with the Stormwind Marshals. Congratulations, and good luck. Keeping Elwyn safe is no picnic, but with most of the army busy doing who knows what for who knows which noble, it's hard to keep track of politics in these dark days. So I gotta choose my reward. I either get this, which is +3 armor, Or I get to have this, which is -2 armor. I think this is the better choice, and I can't wear these because I can't wear this kind of armor.
Be careful.
I know he has a quest for me, but I'm gonna go turn this in first.
I supply only the finest goods.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Rest and relaxation for the tired and cold. That's our motto. Please take a seat by the fire and rest your weary bones. Would you like to try a sampling of some of our fine food and drink? So I can have this. I can have this. So this is the same armor. I don't know that I have any gloves, though, so let's
Have a good
do
one.
that. Equip that. Yeah, I wasn't wearing any gloves, so that's cool. I'm getting more equipped. Let's take a look around here. I would not like to be associated with you kind of people. I do not think you are a good influence on me. What's up here? Sir? Ma'am? Ma'am? Candelabra? Ma'am? Treasure chest that I cannot click on. I want whatever is in that treasure chest. Let's take a look around.
Hello.
Hello, good sir. Do you have a moment? My brother and I run an apothecary in Stormwind, and I'm here to gather large candles for their wax. Can you help me? You can get large candles from kobolds, and I hear rumors that kobolds are infesting the Elwyn mines. The Fargo Deep mine to the south and Jasperlode mine to the east. I suggest looking for candles in one of those places. Bring 8 large candles to William Pestle in Goldshire.
Have a good one.
Sure, let's take that quest.
Need help? Need help?
You ask twice. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that the Fargo Deep mine in Elwyn Forest has also become a haven for kobolds. Explore the mine and confirm these reports, and return to me. The mine is almost due south of Goldshire, between the Stonefield and McClear homesteads. Ah, well, I have to go there anyway. Here's somebody who has a quest for me. Let's just rack up these quests. What harm can it do?
Hello.
Welcome. Have you come to join us for a Pilgrim's Bounty Feast? Please, have a seat at the bountiful table. Try everything. I'm certain you'll find something to your liking. How do the bountiful tables work? A bountiful table is laid out with 5 Pilgrim's Bounty foods, 1 in front of each chair. Why are you clapping for me? While in a chair, you may eat as much of that food as you like, as well as pass servings of that food to the other chairs. Feast and share with friends. If you eat enough of any one food, you'll gain benefits unique to that food. In addition, if you eat enough of every food, you'll gain the spirit of sharing, even though that's all about just eating everything for yourself.
Have a good one. Hello.
You've not celebrated Pilgrim's Bounty properly until you've eaten your fill at a bountiful table. Please sit down, feast, and try everything. You can move from chair to chair yourself, or ask others at the table to pass you some of their food. Once you eat enough of every dish, you'll be infused with the spirit of sharing. So eat 5 helpings of every food at a bountiful table until I gain the spirit of sharing.
Have a good one.
Yeah, sure. What's this? What is up, my primary male sibling? Are you ready to appear visually attractive to your species? This says let's party. I'm curious what happens when I press it. Yeah, I got the moves. I am pleased to offer this gift to you, human hunter. According to my calibrations, it will invoke feelings of enjoyment and gratitude. Have a nice day. I got premium viscous liquid. I can sell for 9 gold and 60 silver. Master healing potion, but I have to be level 85. Bottled fire. Opening causes death. Okay, well then I will not open it.
What can I do for you?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit busy right now making horseshoes for Werner Osgood in Lakeshire. Although we don't get much aid from Stormwind directly, I do have a contact in the city who helps supply us with armor. His name is Osric Strain. His shop, Limited Immunity, is in the old town of Stormwind. Our supply of armor dwindles, and I must contact Osric for more. Can you take him this note? The fastest way to Stormwind is through Bartlett the Brave, our Griffin Master. He's just outside the smithy. Bring him my note, and then take your Griffin to Stormwind. Bring Argus's note to Bartlett the Brave for the Griffin Master.
See you around.
As stylish as this is, I like my own looks. And Remy 2 times.
Hello.
Hello. The kobolds in these parts sometimes carry gold dust on them. I could really use the stuff. Breed me a load of it, and I'll give you the best price in town. Best price in town! You can find kobolds in the Fargo Deep Mine, which I'm going to anyway, to the south, and around the Jasperlode Mine, which I'm also going to the northeast. Bring 10 gold dust to Remy 2 times in Goldshire. Gold dust is gathered from kobolds in Elwyn Forest.
Have a good one.
Well, that's cool and all. I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here, though. Let's see how well this turns out.